Hey everybody, welcome to Tarottothecore. I'm Destry, your divine wizard, presenting you with all this greatness. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the piles, and you have chosen 1 through 5. So I'll be reading 1 first, and as you go through the video, whatever pile you picked, you can go to that part of the video. So let's start with group number 1. Let's see what your week is going to be like. First here, we got the Star card. I really like this card. So what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing here, at the beginning of your week, you feel like a star. Everything's going really, really well. So that's a great way to start off your week. I would love to start off all my weeks like that. Then we come to the second card, which is another great card. Now in this deck, it's called Lust. In other decks, it's called Strength, which is another trump card. So we're pulling really good cards here for everybody. So we're starting out here, you feel like the star of the week's going out really good. And what I'm hearing is you're feeling really strong. You feel like this week is going to go somewhere for you. You might get somewhere. So we're going to pull the next card. The third card for group 1 is the Death card, which is another great card. It's one of the major arcana cards in this deck. Death card, you're going to have some breakthroughs. So as we're going through here, you feel like a star, you're really strong, and then the breakthrough you've been hoping for, or you're seeing in this week, or you might have felt because you felt so strong, is coming. Maybe about midweek or so, we're seeing it come to fruition. And then we have the Tower card. So what I'm seeing when we pull the Tower card, and I'm hearing, is you have this major breakthrough, but to you, as yourself in this 3D image, it's not going to feel good. So just bear with yourself. It might seem like things might seem falling apart, and you started out the week strong, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I just had this major breakthrough. But sometimes breakthroughs cause a little bit of pain, or you have to go through some pain. And then we get another trump card, the Hangman, from our major arcana. So after this breakthrough and all the pain, you might feel a little stagnant towards the end, just kind of hanging there, waiting for something else to come. But don't worry, it's coming. You're not going to hang long. I don't see that. So you just have to bear with yourself because this breakthrough just happened. So now what's got to happen is you got to catch up. So group 1, I really see a good week for you. The breakthroughs are good. For yourself, they might not seem good, but they will turn out well. So thank you, group 1. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe if you like what you heard, or if your week goes the way you want it to. I don't know. Okay, group 2. We'll start with you. We'll shuffle your deck here. Really find out how your week is going to go. Same thing, I'm going to pull 5 cards for your week, and we're going to discuss how it's going to go. Pretty basic. Here one more time. Get it really good in there. All right. So, group 2. Let's see where we go with this. So, we pull the Cruelty card. This is the 9 of Swords. So, when we pull this card at the beginning of your week, what I'm seeing is somebody is being cruel to you. So it's going to start off a little rough. Maybe someone that's close to you is being cruel. So you're just going to have to hang in there. And we all know, people can be cruel to us, and usually it's the really close loved ones that are the most cruel. And I kind of see this as a loved one. So the next card we get is the 2 of Cups, the love card. So for your week, I just mentioned that this might be a loved one. That's what I'm seeing with this. This loved one is being cruel, but they do still love you. So it's up to you on how you want to deal with that. Take a little action, but this person is really close to you, and it's hard to deal with the cruelty. Then we pull the trump card, adjustment. This is the law. So what I'm seeing when we pull this card, through this cruelty from a loved one, you're going to have to bring some balance into this. This week is really the move to really bring the balance. So it's burping up energy. This is really important that you balance this out and you really figure out this situation, because it might not be the best for you. And then next we get the Princess of Wands, another card that I love. Princess of Wands, if we look at her, she's going up forth and she has a tiger tail wrapped around her neck. That'll be your fourth card. So in trying to balance this out with your loved one, how they're being cruel to you or whatever, you have a lot of fear behind it. You're scared about the situation. You really don't know how to handle it. But when we come up to the fifth card for the week, we do pull the Seven of Wands, Valor. And you see the sparkling, I like to call it the spinal cord. You have a strong spine. You just need to realize it. So when we pull this card, you have a lot of valor. You can really do this. I believe in you. You should really believe in yourself and actually dealing with this situation, because it's really just not working out for you. You need to really speak your mind, get over your fears, because you have a strong spine, so really realize where you're at. All right, and that's it for group 2. We'll move on to group 3. Group 2, if you liked what you saw, you liked what you heard, please subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, I will say it again, please hit me up on my email, tarottothecore@gmail.com. You can find it down on the bottom. So let's move on to group 3. As we did before, we shuffle the deck, to really get an accurate reading and really get the energy in here for group 3. Now remember, this is just a generalized reading just for a week, so doing a week reading is really quick. I like to do them quickly. It really only takes about 5 cards to really see out the week. What could happen this week? So we'll shuffle it a couple more times. Oh, I almost dropped the cards. All right, hearing that it's shuffled enough. So group 3, our first deck, we get the Ace of Swords, which is a really good card. So at the beginning of the week, what I'm seeing is you're really on top. Whatever you're doing, maybe business-wise or at a job, you're really on top. You're really being the king of everything, or the queen, don't get me wrong. And you should really keep doing what you're doing. Then next, we get the Nine of Discs. Who doesn't love this card? This card means money is possibly coming your way this week. Like I said before, the first one, you were the king of your business. You're doing what you're supposed to do, and everything's going really right. So we get the money card. And then we get the Knight of Discs. So when this card pulls up now as the third one, I'm seeing it. You're finally like, yes, I'm feeling on top, making some money this week. You can finally relax with the Knight of Discs and finally see this week you might be getting over a lot of pain or a lot of struggling with your business. You're finally on top. You're moving forward to where you want to be, and you can finally release, take off that armor and be where you need to be and kind of relax, sit back, and enjoy the sunset or the sunrise, whichever one you like most. And then we get the Six of Wands, which is another great card. This card is known as Victory. So like I said, you're on top, you're making money, finally relax, and you have the victory you've been looking for. This could possibly happen this week for group 3. So this is turning out to be a great week for you, group 3. And then at the end, you get a trump card. We get the Hermit, which is a great card. So what I'm seeing when that pops up at the end, this might be your own business. You've been struggling for a minute, and finally you're at your end, and you are finally at the power. You are the boss you wanted to be. Your business is about to thrive. You have victory. You can finally relax. Hey, maybe take some time off. Don't take my word on it if you don't have enough money to do it. But those are all possibilities. So group 3, you have a great week to come. Like I always say, group 3, if you liked your reading, please subscribe. Hit me up. See how this works. All right. Group 4, we're on to you. We will shuffle the deck. Make sure we get this accurate reading. Get all of Group 4's energy in here. I'm loving this. Pretty good readings today. Pretty fantastic. All right, here one more time. We will get this ready. All right, for you, Group 4, we have the 8 of Wands, swiftness, as the beginning of your week. So your week is probably going to go by swiftly. It's going to be going kind of fast. So sometimes when this shows up, for you, Group 4, I'm seeing it's going to go kind of fast, so you might want to slow down in this sense, especially since it's the beginning of your week. You really want to be in the moment. And then we get the 8 of Discs, prudence, which goes along with, I say you might want to slow down. You might want to take a look at what's happening each day and not let the moments go by too fast. Prudence, it's a growth card, so you really want to grow this week. You really want to realize your situations and see what's going on. And by doing this, we get the 4 of Discs, which is power, which is a very good card. So you will, through this growth and you actually being able to swip back, because I see you guys, you like to move through things really fast. So it's time to slow down a little bit, slow down through this week and come into your power. You are a powerful being. You will be able to do this no matter what. And then we get the universe. I love this card. It's a beautiful card. And through the universe, so much energy here. All right. So growth, you come into your power, and then the universe. So what I'm seeing when the universe pops up, the universe is, you got to let it flow. You got to really listen to your intuition here and let the universe kind of guide you. Stop moving through things too fast to really come into your power this week. That might be a good practice for you. Meditation or whatever, or every moment, just sit there and glamour the moment and really experience it. And after that, we get the 10 of Discs, which is wealth, which is a great card. This could mean many different things. By the end of the week, you might make some money you weren't expecting, or letting the universe. This could also mean emotional growth. You get a lot of emotional wealth. But don't forget, with the darkness in the back, there is a lesson in this card. As always, any wealth you always get, you want to share it, or it will be taken away from you. Maybe not in this lifetime, but other lifetimes. So, Group 4, we really want to slow down here, get into your power, let the universe kind of guide you, really focus on your intuition and really love the moment, and really get into your wealth and your true being. All right, thank you, Group 4. That will be your week. And then we will move on to Group 5. So Group 4, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, follow my channel. I will be doing readings every week. As of right now, things can always change. We might put in a little thing here and there. So Group 5, we're on to you. Let's shuffle your deck here. Really get your energy in here and see where you are at for the week. Now, I'd like to remind everybody, this is a generalized reading. If you want a personal reading, please hit me up on my email. We can go for a consultation and see where you're at and see what you want to do, what you can afford. And I like to throw out there, Group 5, maybe you're the ones that are supposed to hear this, but I'm throwing out a special for coming on to social media, so please email me and see what that special is. We'll shuffle you a couple more times, Group 5. Really get your energy in here. I feel like it really needs to get in there. We don't want to sacrifice anybody's energy getting in here that's watching this video. Oh, they're telling me one more time. My guides are crazy. So let's do this. So Group 5, you get the 3 of Discs, which is works. So beginning of your week, seems like it's going to kind of work out a little bit. I mean, might be a little mediocre. You're just kind of there. Things are working. Things are kind of normal. And then we get the 5 of Discs. So we'll move on to the works card and get the 5 of Discs, which is worry. There is a lot to resemble in this card. There are so many situations you could be worried about. As we see, the pentagram on the inside is a little wilted and it has different circles everywhere around it. So you might be worried about work, actually, here is what I'm seeing. Worried about work, things aren't really working out. But you really got to focus and sit there in each situation. Maybe it's just you and your emotions, and really figure out where that's going there. So, I mean, week kind of starts out a little mediocre. You're all up in your feels. Got to remember, nobody likes to be all up in their feels. And then your third card for the week is the Priestess, the second trump card, which is a good one because sometime during your week, you are going to find this perfect balance. The Priestess represents perfect balance in people. So you're going to worry at first, but don't worry. It will balance itself out. We will get it going. Yeah, these readings are a little quick because they're just for your week. There's no long reason to prolong them. So at the beginning of your week, you're going to worry about a lot of stuff, maybe work and whatever. I mean, will be on a Saturday, so you might be worried about work on Monday. Who doesn't worry about the Mondays? Everybody hates a case of the Mondays. But sometime during your week, you will balance out. Don't worry about hump day. We all know that's Wednesday. What? So we do come to the Eight of Cups, which is indolence. So you're going to feel a little murky. Things are going to get a little troublesome during the end of your week. If you see in this card, the water's not really flowing. So you feel the balance that's coming, but you're still not really flowing the way you want to. This could be because of somebody else, you feel like somebody's blocking you, or you're not really getting done what you want to get done. So we'll pull the next card, but we come here, we see the Nine of Wands, which is strength. You got the strong wand in the middle, and you got all the strong wands coming through it. And you got the nice sun on top, which you are strong. So don't worry about this indolence or this interference or whatever's coming your way. You are balanced. You really just got to focus on that and focus on your strength, that you're really moving forward. And I feel like your week will end up well. I see that. It's really all about just your feelings and where you're at. And you got to realize that you're a strong person and you will make it. So just remember, you are a powerful, balanced being. And you just got to remember where you're at and really focus on your moment. And don't worry about the interruptions of other people all the time. I see really other people affecting you. So let's not worry about that. All right. Thank you for these quick readings. Thank you, Group 5. If you like what you saw, you like what you heard, please subscribe. If you want a personal reading, please hit me up on my email at tarottothecore@gmail.com. You can find that down below. And thank you, everybody. You have a great week, and let me know your thoughts. Okay, bye.